Hi everyone, welcome back to the 2019 F1 Career Mode. We're at the Bahrain Grand Prix after our fantastic result of 5th place in Australia, and so therefore I'm going to put the level up from 70 to 75, so put it up another 5 and see how we get on with 75, and hopefully I'll keep putting it up as we go on. So as we start our acclimatisation, in practice one,
The faster you get through each corner, the higher the score.
this one
DRS zone
already.
is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Just another one. Oh dear.
Seems like we're a bit slow in these corners. Turn 1, turn 7, turn 8, turn 9, turn 12, turn 13, turn 14.
Slow everywhere, eh? But I'm going to continue trying and running other programs. I'll see you in qualifying.
Bahrain qualifying is nearly upon us and the drivers look as if they're all geared up to go. I expect we'll be getting underway very shortly. So then, Ant, it's another Grand Prix weekend, another exciting qualifying session ahead of us. What are you going to be looking out for over the next few minutes?
The first question's going to be who can avoid making mistakes. There isn't much margin for error in qualifying, and you have to bear in mind that the track conditions may have changed since practice, particularly as we've had a few support races in the meantime. If the brake bias settings, for example, don't take this into account, it's extremely easy to lock up a front wheel and cause a flat spot. Just like that, your lap's ruined and you've wasted a set of tyres to boot.
Right, let's try and get out of Q1. Alright, so 133.534. Right, Q2. 4th. Right, we need another run. We're 14th at the moment.
Remaining in the session. We need a good lap here. We're out of qualifying.
Still down. Held up a little bit by Ricardo here. Lot better on this lap. Oh, bad corner there. Oh, I don't know. No. Yeah, 15th. Right. On to the race.
The curtain rises once more then on the desert stage of Sakir as the players take their places for the opening act. Will they enthrall us like they did in 2014 with that titanic battle between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton? Well, we'll find out shortly as we get underway here in Bahrain. We go racing today around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit, with 15 corners and 2 good passing opportunities into turns 1 and 4. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left tyre into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Johnson. As with all the drivers at this level, they have a lot of ambition, but Formula One's a daunting step up from any other series, so expectations are high right from the start.
And this is something that has ended the career of many a young driver, as that leap up to Formula One proves to be too much. But luckily in this case, I'd say they're doing a good solid job, and the risk the team took in signing them is definitely starting to pay off.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Valtteri Bottas, and Gasly, Ricciardo, Norris, Sainz, and Roman Grosjean, Perez, Magnussen, Lucas Faber and Butler, Johnson, Albon, Kimi Raikkonen and George Russell, Stroll and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, you've qualified higher than we expected, so let's try to build on this position throughout the race.
I'm going to keep that strategy. Yeah. Mediums to the hards. That sounds good. Right, the red lights. Away we go. Passed by Albon and Raikkonen and Stroll and Russell. Getting hit here by dozens of cars. Oh dear. Warning noise. Behind Maggie's up to 13th. And that could have kerfuffle. So 2 places ahead. My starting position. No damage to the car.
We're looking good from the start.
It's good. Butler right behind me. Literally is right behind me. But he's going to attack.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Try and get him back here. Yes, got him. Still hounding me though. On the defensive, he's got on the inside. Starting to fall behind Magnussen, so fighting Butler.
Okay, some information on signs. They seem to have an issue.
Pulled out a small gap. Magnussen's queuing up behind the science. He's got car trouble so at the moment, so he's going to be slow. We need to get him as well. Right, so we need to get him as well.
Fuel is at target +3. Let's get into mix 3 ASAP.
Oh. Riding with signs there. No damage. Right, got past him. I want to try and save fuel for later. I don't quite want to go into mix 3 yet. The Stroll has got past Butler. We're starting to settle down a bit. I'm at 5.
Okay, you're dropping a few tenths per lap to the car ahead. They're edging away.
Messy lap. Stroll's getting past me here, but he's on soft tyres, so
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on a medium tyre. Box. We're coming in this lap.
right. Come on guys, good stop here.
Complete, go now.
2.3. That's a good stop. Oh yes.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Right in 12th. Just in front of Waver. Right. Oh, can we beat Vettel out? Yes, I'm sure he gets back. And on fresh tyres. Yeah.
The car ahead has come in to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running medium tyres.
Vettel's running away from me now. Oh, Albon's out. That's a shame for the team.
Alexander's dropped out of the race. Some information on Norris. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
Norris is out.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Starting to catch Vettel. Really? Why? What's the matter with him? Sometimes when Jeff gives information, it's not always quite accurate. So I'll take it with a pinch of salt. Unless Vettel's got a problem. But Gasly is past Perez. I'd like to beat Gasly. Always satisfying when a Toro Rosso beats a Red Bull. Hamilton wins again. And we come home in 6th place, which is brilliant. Fantastic result.
Good job, you did really well. Super driving.
Very pleased with that.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Kimi Raikkonen is my standout today. Nothing you could construe as showboating, just an incredibly
Right,
consistent performance
nine.
out on track.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes
No.
continue to extend their lead. Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Alfa Romeo, whose good result moves them further up the championship. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Well, 5th and 6th and 5th place in the championship still. 31 and 19 points. 31 points behind Hamilton for the championship.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret? Do you have any comments about the collisions? Well, thanks anyway.
Every time she mentions collisions, no comment. You don't lose any rep. Whatever answer you pick, you lose rep.
Excellent result today. Finishes like that will look good on your contract reviews. On to the next one.
So 2067 R&D. I think we're gonna do these today. Yeah, front downforce and rear downforce. Diffuser. Okay, so if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you for the next one in Shanghai, China. Bye for now.